Whatever you do, don't cross the lanes. I got in trouble.
4x4. Welcome to the Pines 2022, a moderate trail at Jeepin with Judd. Four by four required, a lift, and 33-inch tires. Make sure that everyone in your party has a seatbelt. Please, when you're riding together, stay close. If you don't see the Jeep behind you in your rearview mirror, stop and wait. When people lag behind, it makes it so much longer of a ride as we have to wait for somebody. I know some people feel like they want to go slow, but when you got 25 to 30 Jeeps behind you, you got to move at a right pace. And your trail leaders, by the way, have to be back to pick up another group at a designated time. So keep it together and just give the person in front of you room to get through an obstacle. Again, this is Pines 2022. Have a bypass, but if you go nice and slow, this portion called Steve's Ruts has a lot of pucker factor for you. Pucker factor, because it'll have you grabbing a hold of your seat with your backside. It is awfully angly, but still, go slow, go easy. If you have to monitor your speed, hit your brakes and your gas at the same time. But if you're down in first gear, low range, you should be fine. Now, if you right there. Go slow. That's what I'm saying. Keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times, because there are pine trees on the side. Just go slow. Go easy. hope you aired down for this trail. If you didn't air down for this trail, you might have some hard times. And if you've got disconnects for your sway bars, disconnect your sway bars. If you got lockers, you may need them, because this portion is a little more than just moderate. It's one of the more difficult portions of this trail.
Straight, I think we just crossed the lake at this point.
You did, but you didn't. This is the first year I'm running this without mud tires. They're not all terrains, but the ridge grapplers are somewhere between mud terrain and all terrains. So they got a little bit of traction. But it so far has done well.
Yes.
I'm pleasantly pleased with the performance of these Nittos. And that obstacle right there was where I came to the conclusion that 33-inch tires without a lift didn't work too well in that type of situation. My tires were articulating and flexing so much that they were getting up and almost tearing off my fenders. So if you wonder why I put the lift on the red Jeep, was to get to where I could ride that trail without ripping my fenders off, and to make room for 35s. And now look where that got me. Again, this is a Jeepin with Judd trail. Jeepin with Judd is sold out, and you do have to have a ticket to ride. Everybody who rides has to have an armband signifying that they've signed up for the ride. Everybody has to, again, have a seat belt. I'd recommend having a first aid kit. Should have a fire extinguisher. You should have a kinetic rope. See the link below. Because you might have to pull the person behind you out of a hole, and that keeps the group moving faster. Jeepin with Judd, we're here to have fun. We're here to lead you on trails. So make sure that when you're on the trail, that you stay on the trail. Unless it's a designated bypass, because this is not our land, and it is an active cattle ranch. Again, a side note, it's private property. If you come out here and it's not an event that's open to you, you could get trespassed. So don't come out to Clear Springs Ranch unless it's Jeepin with Judd or some other event that you're involved in. Well, that is the Pines at Jeepin with Judd 2022. Four-wheel drive load required, 33-inch tires. I would highly recommend that you air your tires down. Go slow in some of those obstacles. This is a great trail, and it'll give you a feel of some environments that are not normally in Florida. Thanks for riding with us. I'm Matt.
And I'm Randy.
And we're testing trails for Jeepin with Judd 2022. See you on the next trail.